Well, good morning to you. I'm Stephen Quinn.
And I'm Amy Bell, and this is the early edition on the 37th annual CBC British Columbia Food Bank Day.
I'm Dan Burrett.
And I'm Lien Yeung. Welcome to our live special broadcast of the 37th annual CBC BC Food Bank Day.
BC today. So excited to be here with Michelle Elliott.
And I'm so excited to be with Margaret Gallagher, hosting for the first time as host of North by Northwest on her birthday.
We are live at Studio 700 at CBC Vancouver. Welcome back to our special 37th annual CBC British Columbia Food Bank Day.
Yes, it's Food Bank Day at CBC, and for many of us, one of the best days of the year. A day where we celebrate your generosity and help our neighbors. And as you heard, the need is greater than ever.
We're just seeing more and more people coming to the food bank. Across Canada, I think the numbers are now 17% of people using food banks are actually employed, have a job. You know, single dads come up and, never thought I'd ever have to use a food bank. I'm really glad you're here. My rent just went up 25-30% and just can't make it anymore.
How is that affecting, donations coming into the food bank? Because, everybody's feeling that pinch on their wallets.
Yep, it's making life very hard for food banks because they are seeing a drop in donations. It's the reality. People have less to give.
We actually are still helping people that are displaced. So we still have 200 people that their house is burned down, and we're in behind the scenes. We're doing some Christmas stuff for them. So it's going to be a long recovery for them. And then on top of that, the biggest crisis we're in is inflation, right? And so we're actually serving more people now in December than what we were during the fire crisis.
I think it's important for us, for me especially, that I give myself, but also think about how to raise awareness about how this issue is a systems issue. So we also need to kind of collectively work towards making sure that, people are no longer hungry in this very wealthy country.
And boy, did all of you step up. You donated online, you called in, and while it wasn't an open house like years past, we were so happy to have you, our generous audience, show up at our Vancouver studio.
So what brought you guys in?
Oh, we used to come here before and really enjoyed it, and we like to, give back to the community, and CBC always puts on a really nice event, and I think it inspires people to donate to the food bank.
I think it just brings us all closer together.
It's about being grateful. It's a time of reflection to look at the abundance that we all have in our lives, and then to be able to share that fortune.
And we had a little fun along the way with wicked bands, big donations, special guests.
It's obviously, the time has never been greater for need. There's a food bank close to my house. I see the lineups all the time. And they've just gotten bigger.
But I think CBC does a very good job of connecting the dots between climate change and food scarcity and global conflict and why it is food costs are going up, and helping government communicate messages about why we're taking the actions that we are.
And stories of your generosity spanning city to city.
A group of supporters, they have called themselves the Friends of CBC Prince Rupert, missed the Food Bank Day events, and so they planned their own this morning at Java.cup. I dropped by there first thing this morning, really early this morning. The sun wasn't even up yet. And they had exceptionally generous hearts. And they raised $1,885 in under 2 hours.
And the Campbell River Food Bank, just to name a few, but the Campbell River one really stood out to me this morning because, we talk about how much the need has gone up in the last year. In Campbell River, I had to ask this twice and hear the answer twice. They say the need has gone up 60% in 1 year. The demand for food at the Campbell River Food Bank has gone up 60% in 1 year. Can you imagine that?
Our theme this year is Give a Little Bit. With their buying power, food banks can stretch every dollar. To everyone who's already donated, thank you. You can donate on our website till the end of the month. Lien Yeung, CBC News, Vancouver.